Howdy, Possum Patty here, and Yeppers, I'm outside. Hear the birds? I took my wheelbarrow for a walk down to that pile of mulch behind me over there, and now I've got to take it all the way back up the road to do some planting. Yes, it's a beautiful day. We had almost 3 inches of rain yesterday, and everything is very soggy. So I decided I'm going to work in some flower planters today. I don't know if I'll get much done in the actual garden because the ground is so wet, but it's gorgeous. You might hear some noise behind me. I think the property back there, they're getting some work done. But other than that, I love listening to the birds. Well, now I have to take that wheelbarrow and push it all the way to the top up to that point there. I'll get some good exercise today. And look at the water running in the culvert. The ferns are very happy with all this rain. Yes, they are. We're going to stop the wheelbarrow right here to do a lesson on three-leaved plants. And right next to me, you can see poison ivy. Do not touch. Take a close look. But right next to this three-leaf plant is this three-leaf plant, which is a jack-in-the-pulpit. Now these are babies, so there's no flower on those. And next to that is this plant, which sometimes might look like a poison ivy or a jack-in-the-pulpit, but is a wild sarsaparilla. See how it comes up in 3 right there? 1, 2, 3. Wild sarsaparilla. Yes, that was a lot of exercise, pushing that wheelbarrow all the way up the hill. Well, don't worry about it. If I hadn't felt like doing that, Mr. Possum would have taken the tractor down to the end of the road and gotten some of that mulch. That huge pile of mulch down there is what's left of the tree cleanup that we had earlier in the spring. Yes, they brought the big machine that you put the branches in and chops it up into mulch. So we're spreading it around in different places, but it was so nice. And I just felt like walking down to the end of the road. I didn't fill the wheelbarrow too high. No, just a medium load. And I took my time as I walked back up the road. And of course, I stopped and I looked at plants along the way. Yeah, it was just a lovely day, but I did get a bit of planting done. I got some seeds and some little bulbs, a couple of different things. And I want to get all this packaging put into a journal and write down when I planted it and where I planted it. And let's see what grows. Most of this stuff is from the Dollar Tree, actually. And speaking of the Dollar Tree, today is Friday, so wait a minute, I have some stuff down on the floor. Hang on one second. There. Yes, it's Friday, so let's do some Friday fun finds from the Dollar Tree. Well, before we go to the overhead camera to look at the little things, let me just show you this basket that I got. Oh, this out of the way. And I bought this little square basket because I thought it was the perfect size to go under the little table. I know I haven't cleaned it off yet, but that's okay. I will get to it. And I moved the big tub of books that was underneath there. And there's a couple of bags down there, and they have like material scraps, fabric scraps and things in them. So I thought this basket would be perfect for, the sewing overflow. So this is going to be my sewing overflow basket. And it's going to fit right down there. And this was not $1.25. This was actually $5. Yeah, I know. And it's called Deco Cube, $5. Okay, so that was $5. But it seems pretty sturdy, and it was the right size to fit down here, back in there like that. And I have to be careful. I can't put anything too big because the heater vent is down there too. But I'm just going to use that for like scraps of fabric and things. Okay. Oh, and the other thing is I got a couple of these big terracotta colored plastic pots. Now they were also $5, but they're really big. And they're outside, and I was planting these things in there, ranunculus and things like that. These pretty flowers that I got, freesias, anemones, and I was planting these in those big pots. And one pot has some marigolds and salvia. That's Mr. Possum's fave, marigolds and salvia. Yeah. So I got a couple of those really big pots, and I got that cube for down there. Now we can go see the little things. Let's start with this. There is an aching inside of me that can only be cured with the collection of unnecessary trinkets and items. Remember, I was showing you my collection of little wooden laser cuts from the Dollar Tree, and I had the spring ones, and then I had found these smaller ones, these little tiny petite ones, which I really love, and I think these are going to be really nice to use on a journal page. Of course, these may be unnecessary because I can journal without them, but you know, they will be useful. It's not that they're not going to be used. And I had two more boxes, another one with some gardening items, and this one with the little wooden bugs in there. They're so cute. They're not really laser cuts, but they're wood, so I put them in. And then I had this collection of these dark ones, which I didn't care for because they were leaving black everywhere, but I'll figure out what to do with those. I will not let these go to waste, no. So I had 4 containers of these. Well, I went looking for some more of these containers because I really love them. They're thick, clear, plastic, good to put little things in. You can see inside, you can see what they are. So I went to 2 different Dollar Trees to find them. Yes, I bought 4 more. So does this mean there's a lot more collecting coming up in the future? Maybe, maybe. So the label comes off quite easy, and I'm putting it here on the camera stand because they can go in my Wreck-It journal. Random things go in the Wreck-It journal. And I'm just going to pull 2 labels off right now because you can guess why, right? I'll put 2 aside. Yes, so while I was looking for these, I did find those new painted laser cuts. Just check out this collection of colorful laser shapes. Oh, I love them. Look at these birds. Beautiful. And this horse, I love this horse up here. And these ducks are super fun. And look at the little sheep there. And the cat, of course, I had to get the one with the cat and the dog. And the gray elephant is just adorable. And look at these owls. That's super fun, super fun. Yes, I love them. Yeah, so this is my new collection. And didn't they have something else? Now they have ones that are like glitter. Instead of painted, they're like painted with sparkle. And I didn't get any of those yet. You know me, when I go to the Dollar Tree, I haul a few items, but I spread it out because, I just spend a little money every week. It makes it more fun that way. Yeah, so every week I like to go in and check out what's new and spend a couple of dollars. It's like my entertainment for Friday. My big Friday night entertainment is spending a few dollars at the Dollar Tree and finding really fun things to journal with. Yes, and they also had some new words, some painted words. And not only are they painted, but they're distressed. I want to show you this close up. Okay, you get 3 pieces in a pack. Yepers, my word of the year. Believe. I love it. I love it. Now you got to be careful with these. They're a little wobbly, but you're going to be gluing them down, so no problem. Now I'm going to have to keep that in here because it's not going to fit in that case there. So believe, yes, but these will all go in here. I'm going to take these out of the packaging and pop them in there real quick. And I'm going to save this packaging because it looks like something, that might have to go into a junk journal with a little picture in each of these windows. I probably don't need this many of them, but now these are a completely different kind of wood too. They're calling this chipboard shapes. They're not the same wood as these. They do look more like these. Ooh, let's see if the black comes off. There you go. That would be a good test for you so you would know ahead of time. Yes, okay. These are painted, but look at that. That's too bad because that's something you have to deal with when you journal, is all that black. The first time I was gluing these down, I kept wondering, where was that black coming from? Where was that black coming from? So these will have to get wiped down a little bit before they get glued down. So I'll put all the birds in there. And the ducks. The ducks will go with the birds. Yeah, so this is just a warning that if you buy these because they're so cute and colorful, just know that you will be dealing with this black soot, I guess from when it was laser cut. Like that. Yeah, it could be a mess. Look at my fingers. Look at my fingers. Look. So you've got to be careful. Yes, when I started playing with these the first time, I was like, where is all this black coming from? And also sometimes there's little pieces that haven't come all the way out, but that's not a problem. Just poke them out. Just poke them out like this little dog over here. See his eye? That just needs to come out like that. Look at my fingers. Look at that. See, I was hoping the ones that were painted weren't going to be like this. That's okay. No problem. I don't care about getting messy at all. Well, this hardly filled up one of these containers. Look at that. I like these because they do have a little lip at the top, so they do stack. They stack nice. All right, so, well, I've got room to collect more. It doesn't have to be these die cuts. I could use those for anything, yes. All right, I'm going to put those aside. I'm going to wash my hands before I touch the other things. You may remember what a fun play I had with these ultra washable Bic Kids long-lasting color medium markers. These were amazing. I had a blast with these. I have a video on that. I can link that below down in the basement in case you're interested. Well, I found Crayola Washability You Can Trust Super Tips washable markers, the classic 5 colors. Okay, so this one had 10 for the same price that Crayola had for 5. Yes, and they're both washable. And so I thought I would try these out and do a test page with these to see which ones I like better and compare them, getting 10 for the same price as 5. And which ones would you pick? Has anybody tried this one out yet? I love this one, and you get 10. But I thought I'd do a comparison, so I will get out that journal and have a play. Stay tuned for this video if you're interested in markers. And only a few more items, and this is for a project for the fairies. Yes. I decided I would make little name necklaces for the fairies, and they had these letter beads that are just so tiny, tiny, tiny that I thought I could spell out the fairies' names and make them a little necklace with their name on it. And for some reason, I have no idea why, I bought this tube confetti. I thought they might work well on a necklace for the fairies because they're very light. And I love these colors. Look at these colors. And I have 3 fairies, and I can make 3 necklaces with different colors. And they're little tubes. I mean, they're very soft. They're just little tiny tubes. And because they're so tiny and so light, oh, you know what? They're not, they're popping everywhere. They're not closed. They're just rolled up. Oh, that's interesting. I thought they were closed tubes. I should have took a closer look. All right, look at that. They're just pieces rolled up. Well, that still might work anyway. All right, so we're going to figure out something to do with these. If you have an idea for tube confetti, which is flying everywhere. Some people don't like things that make a mess, and that's okay. That's okay. Yes, they're flying everywhere. Yes, I want to do something with these. I just love them. Will they stay on? I don't know. I don't think now that they would stay on a string. We can experiment with these. They might look really fun in a shaker card. Ooh, we can make some shaker cards with these, right? And oh, this is also black from those die cuts. Got to be careful. See, look at that. I'll clean them up. I can make some little shaker cards with that inside, a picture and some of that. Okay, we will play with that. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these. I love a creative challenge. I know exactly what I'm going to do with these, though. So I have a few things to do here. I'm going to play with these, and I'm going to make some necklaces for the fairies, and I have to do a washable marker test. Okay. I can see now these are going to be everywhere. Oh, should I put them in a container for now? I've got these empty containers, don't I? I am going to see what happens when I open this up and try to pour them in here. I have a feeling they're going to be staticky and clingy. I need some anti-cling here. All right, give me a second to clean the mess. Just look how beautiful these look. Colors are gorgeous. They're so sparkly. Yes, they look gorgeous in the box. And I'm sure they're going to be fun in a little shaker card. But what else can I do with these? Yes, maybe you bought these, had no idea what to do with them. Maybe you used them in a project. Maybe you have an idea that you can share. Yes, well, let's have a contest. Yes, let's have a contest for all the awesome possum peeps who visit Just Journaling on a regular basis and love to leave friendly comments below down in the basement. You know who you are. You are 18 years of age or older. You live in the United States or Canada, because I will be sending, oh, a big envelope of Happy Mail. Yes, I'll send you an envelope of Happy Mail, and I will be sure to include a few Possum Patty handmade items in there. Okay. Yeah, so this is a contest now. We've turned this Dollar Tree haul into a contest of ideas for what I can do with tube confetti, not counting the shaker card because I already came up with that. I just want some other ideas. I'm sure some people, as soon as they open this up, probably would have thrown this in the trash because it's already popping everywhere. Confetti is confetti, you know. Confetti makes a mess, but that's okay. All right, let's go over that again. In the comments below, write down your idea for tube confetti, or maybe you've done a project with tube confetti that is not a shaker card, and you are 18 years of age or older, live in the United States or Canada, you're a subscriber, a regular awesome possum peep who watches the videos and always leaves a kind word down below in the comments. And I will send the winner, the person with the best idea, um, some Happy Mail with a few Possum Patty items in there, and maybe some other fun things that I've been getting lately. Yeah, some purchases I can send you. Okay, so, well, yes. This was fun. Yes, this was fun. I had no idea this was going to be a contest. No, I didn't. Not until I opened up the tube confetti. Okay, more journaling coming. These will be put in journals. Oh, I'll show you how I make these little necklaces for the fairies, and then I'll do a comparison on the markers. All right, so that's it for today. Yes. Thanks for coming along today, and happy retail therapy. Bye bye.